everybody. Welcome to Meek's Bottom Line. I'm your girl Tamika, but they call me Meek for short. And I have my husband Noop and Adrian, my girlfriend, my very good friend and colleague Adrian. Big boy Loy up there with his helmet, Eagles helmet. Cousin Rock,
That's right.
welcome back. Haven't seen you in a few. And OG Chuck representing the Eagles today. How y'all feeling?
Great.
I know.
Good.
I did send a message to Key, so I have to read that later. But so we're gonna start with our winners. 11-1. Adrian's got it up already. She
Sounds
is
good. Sounds good.
11-1. We beat the
I like that hack. I like that hack, Kev.
Tennessee Titans 35-10.
Tennessee Titans.
How y'all feel about that game? Started a
Oh
little
man.
sloppy, but
Well, can I start first? I was there at the game. We got some free tickets because my brother's friend told him let's go. So we were sitting at section 121, and man, you could see the whole entire field. The game was great. The people was going crazy.
Yeah.
And the defense was playing nasty. Like they want to chop somebody's head off, and that's the way the defense should be always playing, always. But Malata was getting too much offsides. It was just like
a lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties, a lot of stuff they could have fixed, at practice, but they got to stop doing that. They got to get their stuff, a little bit tighter than that. But man, it was great. The game was great, and they score a lot of points. Brown, my man, scored those 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, look at him. AJ Brown is the man. He showed those Tennessee Titans what they missed when they let him go.
You know what?
They fired the what is it, the general manager today from Tennessee Titans.
Oh, really?
From Tennessee Titans, yeah, because the situation with AJ Brown.
Oh wow.
Well, they speculate, but yeah, I mean,
you know.
What was the situation? Just trading him, or was there some controversy behind it?
They didn't want to pay.
Well, I mean, he wanted to be there. Like
he
really wanted to be with Tennessee, and they didn't. They didn't need him.
After
they want to pay him,
right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I want to talk about. I think that the national media is a little biased against the Eagles.
I said that before.
Yeah, I seen that.
Because the Cowboys blew Indianapolis out, which was an inferior opponent. We played a superior opponent, okay, and blew them out. And then they're still talking about, the Cowboys are the odds favorite to win a Super Bowl when they're 2 games behind in their own division. I mean, come on. And I think sometimes we're a little too critical of the defense. Do you know that the Eagles came in that game number 2 in the NFC in defense?
Yeah.
And they did nothing to hurt that rating. So, sometimes I think we're a little too critical of an 11-1 team.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's critical. I think is that we strive for perfection, and we know because some of those penalties were just rookie penalties. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
they should not have happened. So I mean, we can still be proud of them and point out what they, what their errors were. And I was watching Sunday Night Football. Well, was that the Cowboys? I wasn't really watching it, but one of the segments in between the game, she was talking to one of the analysts, and they were like, "Well, what was the best game today?" And they named some other team. Like, who had the fanciest play? Some other team. Like, who, what team do you think is, on the rise? Some other team. I was like, what? We are 11-1.
Right.
We couldn't have gotten a shout out for any of those. Like, what's happening?
They're always gonna be hating on us no matter what. You got to remember too, Dallas is the America's team, so they're gonna.
Words out my mouth, book. I was going to say the same thing.
What America? What America?
Team.
Like, come on, what America? Look at Jerry Jones can do no wrong. Like, you see
what America's team.
Listen,
yeah.
I want to know is, have y'all saw the thing with Jim Jones in the media about back?
Jerry Jones. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jerry Jones. Yeah, I meant to say Jerry Jones. I'm sorry.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, not him.
Never.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, right. You better not. Neither one of them, Jerry's or Jim's.
Well, LeBron James put him on blast about that. They said
right, exactly. So that made some of why they Him all the glory and all that.
Yeah, we put all that emphasis on what Kyrie said, and then you got
Nobody
Jerry
asked me
Jones in
anything
that
about Jerry
photo.
Jones.
And LeBron said, bring the same energy that you brought with Kyrie and, reporting his story to Jerry Jones.
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys. Appreciate it.
Of course, Jerry Jones hasn't made any statement about that because that's what he does.
Yeah,
well, he said it was a long time ago. He followed up on the statement, the glowing statement that he got from Stephen A. Smith of all people. Well, I mean, it might not be too far fetched.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand any person, I don't know if I can say of color, who has this undying love for them. I know they had great players, but it's still the South, it's still Texas, and
Southwest.
I think the NFL.
I didn't even
Hold it. You know what they saying?
They don't believe in the Eagles for some reason.
Rocky, what you say,
Dude,
Rocky?
what you say,
fans
Lou?
don't get a check.
No, I was just saying, I don't think the NFL believes in the Eagles as of yet. I mean, just like they don't believe in Jalen Hurts as of yet. I mean, we beat Tennessee, though. I mean, you hear some of the narrative right now.
Right.
They been saying here just these few minutes. Today was like the first day I actually heard like a real narrative, like, okay, now the Eagles are legit, being that they beat Tennessee. And I think they made a statement like, we are the team to beat. Like they jumped over a division leading team and they dominated them. So
before the game,
change now.
Before the game, all you heard was how Henry's going to do this. Henry's going to do that. Henry's going to do that. Henry's going to get all these points. He did nothing. And you still didn't, praise us.
Who you get that to? The defense.
The defense. We held him to
30 yards.
30 yards?
11 carries, 30 yards, and we limited Tannehill to 141 yards passing and a touchdown. And that was their second straight loss. But because they're the leaders in the AFC South.
And on top of that, look, we knocked out their rookie receiver, one of their best receivers they have, one of their linebackers, and then we lost one of our linebackers, but we had the rookie, Nakobe Dean came in. He had a hell of a game.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
17 tackles. Man, he had a hell of a game. And he's starting next week, too. Because Kaiser White is he's out for the game for next week. Even though I love Kaiser White, but I want to see the young boy play, man. He was my favorite pick on the draft when we drafted him this year from the Bulldogs, you know?
Yeah, and
let's give the special team some love too. Britton Covey had positive yardage on the punt returns. He had
look at him.
He had an awesome game.
He started getting open.
I told Meek, I said that's the best return I've seen in
it was.
2 seasons.
Special teams were good on both sides of the ball, covering the kickoffs and getting positive yardage.
That's right.
That's a plus. We just got to clean up that offensive line now. They were just out of sync. But they weren't out of sync enough that we still scored 35 points. So
And one more thing. I'm a little leery of Hurts making those type of runs.
We talked about that last
time. Trying to go for that that touchdown goal line,
Yeah.
that was no place for him.
They are
Yeah,
on.
fall down. Just fall down.
There
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
no place for him to be trying.
Give it to Miles. Let him do it.
that play.
That's it.
But he did
That's
throw.
it.
Jalen threw for 380 yards and 3 touchdowns and ran in for another score. And Brown caught 2 touchdowns. So yeah, and it's the first 11-1 start since 2004 and the 4th in our franchise history.
And so
Yeah,
I just
Brown.
don't know we're gonna have a Super Bowl party yet.
Yeah, no, but and then another stat too. Brown's about to hit 1,000 yards, and then the young boy on number 6, what's his name?
Smith.
Yeah, Smith. He needs 200 yards to get 1,000, and that's sweet.
Yeah,
Well, we had 2 100-yard receivers in the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yep.
We just showed.
I also have 1,000 yards rushing.
yeah. Miles Sanders too. Yep.
Defense in the defense, you might have 2 or 3 guys with almost 10 sacks. You'll have like two guys, 3 guys with 10 sacks on the team. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We are.
Look, the stats speak for itself.
Unfortunately, Quez Watkins did leave with a shoulder injury. Hopefully, he'll be back.
Yeah.
How about
Dallas
that
Goddard
trick
thinks
play?
coming back Sunday, I think.
Oh, good. Oh, good. How about that trick play from Hurts to Quez to who was it? To Devontae?
That was too
wasn't
much.
pretty.
They're
It
just
didn't.
having fun.
It,
Nah,
it didn't go very far.
That
But
razzle dazzle.
I like
If you would
it.
have seen it in person, it was just a lot of running around. That's about it.
Well, that's probably what it looked like, but it looked like a lot of fun.
It was right. It was showing that they had control of the game. Like, let's just try something.
It's just good to be in that
And
position.
Hurts had those stats in 3 quarters. They sat out the 4th
He
quarter.
sure did.
Yeah.
Look,
That's good.
Another thing, it's good. It's good when you can start seeing your starting quarterback have a seat.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If they beat the Giants, I think we'll clinch the spot. Like we'll clinch the spot. Giants, I believe.
Yeah, for the
I
playoffs.
think
Yeah.
San Francisco has to lose or something like that too. I don't know if it's just a win
Or
Clinch
I
that,
feel
you know?
bad for San Fran.
huh?
I just feel bad for San Fran.
Yeah, for
They
Garoppolo.
lost their quarterback too. Yeah,
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo lost.
They lost
Yeah.
2 of them. They lost 2
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
And then this kid from Baltimore is out with a knee injury too.
Yeah.
Lamar
man.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson too.
Yeah, Garoppolo may be back in the playoffs though. Now that's what they said today.
Really?
So,
With a broken, I thought
With
they
a broken foot?
I thought he was out for the
He's
season.
gonna be ready with a broken foot?
No. He got it reevaluated today. It's not broken.
It's not. Wow.
The initial report that he fractured his ankle in 2 places. That was the
Uh-huh.
initial report.
Damn.
He ain't doing nothing.
Well, our next games are away. We have 3 straight road games. We got
No
the
more
Giants
games home until the playoffs.
The Giants, the Bears, and then the Cowboys on December the 24th.
Well, let's keep our feet on the gas.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's going to be hot.
No more games at the link until the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sound like the way the Philly season ended.
Oh,
right.
yeah,
road.
No, not Phillies, not yet. Don't do it.
Not yet. Oh, come on.
No,
Come on.
not yet. I didn't even put that on the list. So next up, let's do the Sixers. Well, are we finished with the Eagles? Any final Eagles?
No, y'all act like y'all didn't hear me when I said I'm just wondering where we're going to have the Super Bowl.
I heard you. I said where?
Oh yeah,
we can run that.
Where is it?
Well,
it's in Phoenix.
We'll have to talk. We'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Get the RSVP.
All right. We'll talk.
Okay.
So Adrian's ready to move on. We got the Sixers next. So we are actually on a 3-game skid. It started with our loss to Memphis, 117-109 when we lost to Ja Morant and his team.
Bad.
We lost horribly to Cleveland, 113-85.
Oh wow.
And then we lost last night to Jaden, what's his name?
Green.
James Harden's return. We lost in double overtime, 32 to 123. What's going on with our Sixers?
Fire the coach.
Now you're reacclimating, James. I told you guys it was going to be this way. Now you're getting people back. You got Embiid back. He had to fit in. Now you're getting Harden back. So you have to reacclimate him to the offense. And it's going to happen again when you get Maxey. The thing that's killing the Sixers is these are some horrible turnovers. I mean, you got to have ball security. They got to do a better job taking care of the ball. Now, Cleveland, they got blown out. I think they were tired. They played like 8 games in 12 days, something crazy.
Yeah.
These last 2 games, Memphis, they were in that game. Okay. Houston, they were in that game. But the turnovers, they're untimely and they're costly. And other teams just going the other way for easy 2.
Now, I blame that on the coaching because I always when they're passing the ball, I always think that they pass the ball lackadaisical. Like they never like
a strong.
See, when I played basketball, like you pass the ball, you make sure that the person getting the ball receives the ball. Like you don't, just
you got to pass it crisp. But another thing is the Sixers have a tendency the receiver of the ball has to come to the ball also. They expect the ball just to come
no one helps.
And the defensive man just cuts in between. So you're right, Newpin. They got to be better passing the ball, strongly, crisper. But also the guy receiving the ball has got to step towards the ball. He's got to have his body momentum going towards the ball. And they don't do that. And that is coaching. That is a lack of coaching.
Right. Again tonight. Here's...
How can that be? How can that be? Just ask yourself, how can that be?
They're passing all together, just the Sixers in general. When I'm watching them, it's just not crisp passing. It's not, like you said, the receiver coming to the ball,
no one
placing the ball to him. Everything is like a handoff. Like you said, it's so.
Do you guys think that
handoff? Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody come in between and just take it from you. Even the passes are like lobs instead of.
Wait a minute, what you say, Rock?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was just saying. I said, do you think it's time for a move on from Doc? I think it's time.
I think everybody has said.
Oh, of course.
We gotta let him go.
Well, you still you can't really evaluate him yet because the team has not been whole. I mean, you got to wait until all the pieces are there, and then we see what he does. But if you look at it, they've overachieved with all the injuries. To be honest, this wasn't a team that we thought we were going to have with Maxey getting hurt and Beebe getting hurt and Harden getting hurt. That wasn't a team, so they're just treading water right now. So you got.
Can I ask you guys? But a coach. A coach supposed to be like the captain of the whole entire ship. He's supposed to to me, I think trying to get these players going, no matter what type of players they have. I think he should do more of a better job, get on their bus because he's just too soft spoken of a coach. But I think he should just get into some of these players' faces. Me personally, I think
play ball, damn it.
Well, PJ Tucker's back. He played 42 minutes and he had 3 points, 6 rebounds. I hear he did have a major score at the end of the game, but it didn't.
Is he there for defense?
I don't see it.
For toughness.
What is he there for?
I don't see that either.
Was he a gimme? Did he come with something?
Because we sought out PJ.
He's a glue guy. He's a glue guy. No. A very well paid glue guy.
He
I don't see it. I don't see it. Reed had 16 minutes, 6 points. House 20 minutes, 4 points. Shake was out there for 26 minutes. He had 11 points. So
listen, I think some games we will just suck. I mean, this won't be that great.
We still have a certain problem, which is the bench. The bench has to be consistent scorer. Now Shake has looked a lot better. Shake looked like that.
He had time to play.
Because Shake looks a lot better scoring the ball. Shake looks a lot better scoring the ball. Even when he was starting, he looked pretty good. So
he looked really good. But you can't even evaluate the bench right now because the bench has been starting most of the season.
Well, you're right about that.
Mm-hmm. No, you can evaluate those guys that normally don't start. Like again, so when Shake was at the point and when Shake was starting, he was averaging.
Yeah, but you're not having your normal bench rotation because you're taking guys off the bench to start. Until we get the team healthy, that's when you can really evaluate the team totally. So
as a whole though. But again, just with the scoring aspect though, like with Shake Milton, like he's one of the him and Furkan. Like them guys have to be consistent. They still got to score the ball.
Well, Melton is consistent. And he's off the bench. That's what I'm saying. Him and Shake will be the first 2 guys off the bench now.
Melton and Milton.
Absolutely.
I think with Harden back, I'm sorry, with Harden back and Embiid playing, these guys are timid or they take like a back seat to them to I guess get their games going. And if their games aren't that great, like Harden wasn't yesterday, where are we? Somebody has to step up.
But yeah, like what Chuck said, we give them time, let those guys get acclimated, and then I guess evaluate it when the trade deadline come about.
That's your favorite line, isn't it, Rock? Trade deadline.
Yeah, look,
PJ
that's
Tucker.
everybody's favorite line.
When I see PJ Tucker on the court, I'll just be wondering
why is he out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He there to be,
and every now and then he might pop a three. He'll be in the corner standing there, and then they might pop a three.
Yeah.
But other than that,
throw it up, they're gonna miss it
down the court and be wondering what is he doing. Like he just
that's true. But he's the enforcer. Like he's the Dennis Rodman on the team.
Oh,
like,
dude, how many five?
Did you say Dennis Rodman?
Listen, in that case,
you about to get that smoke, Rocky. You about to get that Lucas smoke.
I would see him in foul trouble. He would be in foul trouble and about to be fouled out if he was like the enforcer. No, his ass be running around the court. And I see him stand in the corner.
Every time I see PJ and that contract of $10 million plus a year, I say, why did we not get Andre Drummond back?
Yeah, you said that last time. Yeah,
$3 million. Why didn't we pour that money in and bring an Andre back? That's what I see.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I agree.
But we opened a 7-game home stretch starting Friday against the Lakers.
I said, what he enforcing? But he the enforcer.
Like what is he enforcing?
We don't know. But I do know what he's enforcing. But her back,
the way he's scoring, or lack of scoring, he can only get better because he's. I mean, he went 3 straight games with 0.
Yeah, so that's again, it's like, man.
Well, I didn't bring PJ Tucker here to score, so that's
no. But still, you can't be on the court 30 minutes.
So what did you bring him here to do?
No
I don't see him do nothing.
And I like PJ, but no point.
Yeah, I didn't bring him here to score. I ain't bring him here to score.
Do anything, yo.
Chuck, he had 3 points.
No, 3 games in a row he scored no points.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
0.
Like that, not to score the ball.
In fact, when he
how many rebounds
you got to get 2, Rock. You got to at least get 5 points a game. Come on, son.
Yo, Chuck, how many points? He didn't score 3 games with no points, but he did something on defense. Did he score a lot of?
That's what
no rebounds.
Statistically, PJ does. It's not showing up. It's the intangibles. That's what they say, but you can't quantify intangibles. So,
well,
no,
I see a lot of goose eggs. 0, 0, 0.
Nothing.
Okay,
that's a lot of goose eggs.
Nothing.
0, 0. Well, like I was saying, we opened up a 7-game home stretch starting on Friday versus the Lakers. So
it's time to make some money now. We're home. I think that's the longest home stand of the season for them, I believe.
I think they play on the 25th too, right?
I thought we played the Lakers on Christmas Day, not years past, not this year, but years past. Huh?
Yeah, but not here. Oh, who are we playing on Christmas?
Yeah. Typically, we aren't here. We're normally on the West Coast.
I think it's Boston. No, Boston, is it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I know it's an elite team that because that's a primetime game.
We play the Knicks at 12 on ABC. Oh, maybe I shouldn't mention that.
Oh, okay.
We ain't doing no commercial.
Hopefully you'll get Maxey back by then. He's out the boot today. So
that's great.
Yeah, because we missed him.
That's great.
We got the just so on the 25th. So it's the Knicks Sixers at 12, the Lakers Mavericks at 2:30, and then the Bucks Celtics at 6. Now you got the Warriors and Grizzlies at 8. And then the Suns Nuggets at 10:30. There.
Are we talking Christmas Day games?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
So games on the 25th. I'm sorry.
I'll be watching.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a day off.
But as far as our home games, we have the Lakers, the Hornets, which is pretty tough for us. The Kings, the Golden State, the Raptors, the Pistons, and then the Clippers on the 23rd.
Okay.
Well,
so of those, we should win at least 4, right?
Maybe.
I'm greedy. Win them all.
We just
Yeah,
need
a ball. Yeah, I'm greedy too. Let's get a ball.
Isn't that what we talked about in the beginning of the year? That if we had to stay healthy, it's just like any team. If you're hurt, you can't play. But who knew that?
I tell you what, Boston is like balling.
Oh yeah, they on another level right now.
That's okay.
Adoka who?
Yeah, well, they're beatable. They're beatable.
Okay. Yeah, well, they're not in our future, so thank goodness for that.
All right.
Not right now. Not in the next. Not this month.
It's parity in the NBA. Everybody is beating everybody. So
very true. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. All right. Let's touch on the World Cup.
United States is out. I'm sad.
I know. What we were done with the Sixers. So yes, we did lose to the World Cup. I'm sorry. Yeah.
They did good though. They did good.
Yeah, they did. They did.
It wasn't like they were the favorites or anything. So
yeah, my favorite. I hope Brazil win it all. Brazil. You know what I mean? I hope they win it all.
We played good. We made it up there. Next year.
It's just like the Phillies. I didn't put that.
Yes.
Wait, Lloyd, because I gave Adrian we just touch quickly on boxing, honey. What happened to Tyson Fury?
Look, Wallow.
Oh.
Fury won. Oh, yeah, Tyson Fury won.
Well, that's.
You didn't even tell me. He retained his title. He retained his title. He didn't lose to the ball. He's supposed to be talking about fighting Usyk next.
Chris.
How long did that fight go?
The 10th round.
Okay.
Look, he boxed better than Wilder did.
Okay.
That wasn't too hard. And then let's follow a good story because Lloyd, the Phillies,
Man, I can't wait.
Are about to sign.
Remember?
Go ahead, Lloyd.
Remember what I told you? There's gonna be. Remember what I told you last time? When we talked that there's gonna be a surprise that the Phillies looking at to get Trey Turner. Well, they got him. So they signed him to a $300 million for 11 years. He's 29. He's at his prime right now. The kid is one of the best shortstops out there. I'm talking about he can hit righty, lefty, whatever. It can be the ET from the moon. He can still hit them, And the good thing about it is that while Bryce Harper is going to be getting, operated on his elbow, he's gonna go. He's gonna do a lot of hitting for everybody else because while he gets better and everything else, and then for the last 3 seasons, he hit 316, 364, and 514. And with the Dodgers, well, you remember he played with the Nationals and with the Dodgers too. And then he averaged 39 doubles, 27 home runs, 31 stolen base. Man, this kid does it all.
Yeah. How old is he?
29
years old.
Is that young for? That's not old for baseball?
He's in his prime. He's coming into his prime.
He's in his prime right now. Yeah, he just turned 29. The kid is just he's good, man.
Well, he made first team MLB, and also Realmuto made first team all MLB. Okay, Nola made second team, and Schwarber made second team.
Yeah.
So Turner's coming off a year where he scored 100 runs. Drove in 100 runs, almost hit 300 with 298. And hit 21 home runs. So
he did it all.
Juicing up that offense now.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what's a good thing?
Defensively.
Yeah, you know what's a good thing about his contract is that it's almost like Bryce Harper is friendly, so they can sign more players because. They signed him for 11 years, but it's so spread out that they can bring more players in so they can help out. So that's a great thing. So now they can go out and get a starting pitcher now. So that's the way. There's a couple guys out there I'm looking at right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm hoping that we can get one of them. I think if we get one of them, I think we can go. We going back to the chip.
What you mean you ain't saying no names? Come on, give up the scoop.
No, not yet. Because I don't want to jinx this. Because one of our pitchers is like one of my favorite pitchers. So if we do get him, that it's going to be a big help for us because we need help. We need another starting pitcher, and we need some another closer too.
Who is it? Rodon?
Okay.
No,
That's what they had in, I think.
No, I think
definitely-
Lloyd, who was the one that signed with Texas yesterday?
It was
Oh, LeBron. He signed with Texas. It wasn't him. It was another one. There's some pitchers out there that we can sign, but the thing is, there's some that we got maybe trade for. And I'm gonna tell you one little secret too that I heard too, that we might trade for this kid from Jersey, from the place for the Angels, Trout. So that something might be up in the air for that.
How much are those Phillies?
Mike Trout, yep.
How
They'll
much
be
are
way
those-
over luxury tax if they pull that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think right now the GM, he don't care what he's spending. I think he's trying to get all the players in here. You know,
It ain't his money. He don't care about that.
yeah, they dollars right now.
So who the
Yeah,
dude was
yeah.
supposed to be Harper's buddy that they was trying to get here?
That's
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 what
it.
they got.
Yeah,
Okay.
Trey Turner.
Okay.
Trey Turner.
Yeah. He's
The
getting
thing
time.
about the Phillies, though, too, a lot of people fail to realize too, they have probably the third or fourth best farm system as far as pitchers. So
Yeah.
they're bringing
Okay.
pitchers here too that we've been sitting on for
Yeah.
a couple of years now too. One in which, watch this name. This kid's name is Painter.
Painter, Painter. He's gonna be the next one coming up. He said I was reading up on him today. He's coming up maybe in June.
Yeah,
They're gonna try to get him on June or July, so they might get him after the All-Star break. He's great.
San Diego last year wanted to actually put him in the trade for the big Soto last year. They want the Phillies to put Painter in that Soto deal because allegedly the Phillies tried to get in last minute to get Soto. And they wanted Painter in that deal, and they said, "Nah." Phillies said,
Yeah, no. He's gonna be an ace, man. I'm hoping that he pan out. You know, so when he come, but it's gonna be exciting for this winter because right now everybody's in the winter meetings in Major League Baseball. So just remember, if we get Mike Trout, man, oh my God, that's gonna be crazy right there.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a winner. We're gonna be a winner.
And trust me, we going back to the chip this year. No problem with that.
Okay. Fans are here for it because they really got them excited after going to, the World Series. Who would have thunk it? So looking forward to the improvement in the team. Looking forward to our Eagles going to 12-1. And hopefully our Sixers.
It's like almost now. It's like we're waiting for the Sixers make a big move.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Now.
We can't say nothing about the Flyers either because the Flyers stinks.
You got to get the Flyers love. They beat the Stanley Cup champions last night. They beat Colorado Avalanche 5-3.
They were champions 8 in a row, but they won last night.
They beat the champ.
Okay, well, there's a happy ending, and that will be the bottom line. So
you really gonna end it on a flyer?
Yeah. I said
Flyers win. Flyers win. Yeah,
there you go, Adrian. There you go. Let's represent everybody.
Gotta end it somewhere, right?
We touched on every Philly sport team, and we looked at the positive thing. So there you go. The Flyers won, and they beat the Stanley Cup champions. So, what better way to end the show? Thanks. Look forward to talking to you next week. Don't forget, everybody who continues to follow us, please like us, subscribe, leave a comment.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Right.
And we can only go up from here. Teams too.
We are
all
going
the way up.
All the way up. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Oh, ain't no stopping
there
us.
you go.
Chuck. Thanks, crew.
The OG.
See you guys next week. I know, right?
All right, guys.
All right. See you guys. Have a good week.
Everybody, it's your girl Meek from Meek's Bottom Line. And I just did a great discussion about our Philly sports and great topics. And if you have a topic or something you want us to discuss and talk about, please send us a message on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. We'll be more than happy to discuss them. And maybe you can even discuss it yourself when you come on, join us for a call. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.